children, today we have come up with an activity so that you learn more about subject and predicate, and you can easily identify which is a subject and which is a predicate. So, are you ready? Let's start. The rules are very easy. So, this is the activity. What we are going to do is, we have some chits of papers. See, we have some chits of papers. What I am going to do is, I am going to pick up one chit and I am going to read out what is there in the chit, and then I will tell you whether it is a subject or a predicate. Sounds good? Does it? Okay. But yes, there is another thing that I wish to tell you. See, since when I read, suppose if I open this chit and I am going to read this out and I am going to show it to you, you will not be able to see, because see, it will be inverted because it is a camera. So, that is why I am going to show you this by inverting the camera, like you will be seeing from the back camera, okay, and you will not be able to see my face when I show you this, but yes, again you will see me and I will explain the thing to you, okay. So, let us start. Okay, let us shuffle this. I will quickly shuffle the chits, just the way you people play. You play na many things, chore police and all that, killer killer, I taught you killer killer, no? Yes. See, dropped. See, I have dropped all of these. Can you see that? Okay. Now, I am going to pick up one of the chits and I will show you what is there in the chit, and then I am going to tell you what is it, a subject or a predicate, okay. So, I will pick this one, okay. Now, first you see, that is better, okay. I am closing my eyes, you see first. So, children, I cannot see. Can you see and tell me what is there? Okay, I cannot hear you. So, let me see now. Can I open my eyes? Can I open my eyes? Okay, I am opening my eyes, okay. See, it is closed. I am opening my eyes. I haven't done any cheating. I am going to read out the word. So, eyes open. Now, the word is I. Yes, it looks like I. So, what can be this? A subject or a predicate? Which one? Basically, I is a pronoun, isn't it? Isn't it? What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word which is used to replace the noun. So, it is a subject, right. So, I is a subject, alright. Now, are you excited? I am keeping this aside, I will keep it aside so that I do not pick it up again, and now I will be playing with the other chits that I have, okay. So, let us try again. Okay, I have picked this up, okay. So, let us see what is there. So, can you see the chit, children? I have opened it. Can you see? My eyes are closed, I cannot see. Okay, now let me see. So, may I open my eyes? Okay, I am opening. Okay. This reads this house. This chit says this house. So, this house, what can it be? A subject or a predicate? It is undoubtedly a subject. Why? Because here we are talking about a house. It is not a verb. I just told you that a subject is basically a noun or a pronoun, and a predicate contains a verb. This house, there is no verb mentioned in this. There is no work out here. That is why it is not a predicate and it is a subject. Understood? Now, we are moving to the next one. Quickly, we will move to the next chit. Okay, now I have got another one. This seems to be pretty big. Okay. Okay, now I think you will see this and then I will tell you. So, first you see this. So, children, can you see what is written out here? Let me see now. So, I am opening my eyes. Well, it is written love to eat ice cream. So it's written love to eat ice cream. I know you cannot see properly, but see it's written love to eat ice cream. Yes. So love, the word love is a feeling, is something that you do. So it is a verb. Yes. So that is why this is not a subject and it is a predicate. So love to eat ice cream is a predicate. Alright. Now we are quickly going to move to the next one. Let's start. Another one. See, this is also big. My God, this is huge. Is it open already? It's not. Okay. See, I'm not cheating. Ah, got it. Okay. Now you want to see this? Okay, I'll show you. Can you see? Okay. Now let me open my eyes and let me see what is written. Okay. So can I open my eyes? Okay. Let me read this. So it's written began to weep. So the word began and the word weep, both are verbs. I'll tell you the meaning. What is the meaning of weep or weeping? Weeping means crying and began means start. So both start and cry, both are verbs. They are works. Definitely then this will be a predicate, undoubtedly. We cannot call it a subject anyhow. Alright. Now we are going to move to the next one. Are you ready? Let's start. Okay, I got another one. I think I got two. I got another one. See? This one is pretty small. So, see the thing? Can you see it? Okay, now let me see. Opening my eyes. Now, see. It's written Ashok. You cannot see this, but it's written Ashok. So, Ashok is the name of a person and this will be undoubtedly a subject. Right. Now, the next one. I'll keep it aside quickly and I'll move to the next one. This will be probably the last one because I think we have done enough so that you've understood. Now, we'll be moving to something else, but this is the last one. Let's try. Okay, I got one. You want to see? Let's check. Can you see it, children? Something is written out there, isn't it? A big, long one chit, isn't it? A long chit, no? That's what I felt with my hands. A long, long chit. So, can you see it? Okay, now let me see it. Open my eyes. Okay, opened. It's written where were flying kites. Flying kites. So, the word flying is a verb, right? So, it is a kind of work that we are doing. That is why this is a predicate, nothing else. So, clear. I guess this is clear with you. So, now if you have understood this, we will be moving to another part of this. We are going to try to make sentences with these subjects and predicate together. So, let's try. Okay. So, now we are going to utilize these chits in making a sentence with the subject and the predicates. So, we have differentiated the subjects from the predicates here in these chits, isn't it? We could easily identify which are the subjects and which are the predicates. Now, we are going to join them and make a sentence out of it. So, let's start. Children, as you can see, we have divided these chits into the predicates and the subjects. See here, whatever is there, these are the predicates and here, these are the subjects. See, were flying kites, cannot see. Love to eat ice cream, began to weep, is blowing, is beautiful. These all are predicates. And here, I, this house, some boys, the wind, Ashok, a blind man. These all are subjects. What are these? These are subjects. They are the nouns or the pronouns. And here we have the verbs, isn't it? So, now let's try to form sentences with this. Okay. So, let's start. The first one that I'll use to make sentence is the first subject would be I. See, let's keep it here, I. Okay. Now, which predicate shall I pick from here? I were flying kites. I cannot see. I love to eat ice cream. I began to weep. I is blowing. I is beautiful. At first, I with I we cannot write is. Then I began to weep, yes, we can write that. I cannot see, yes, we can write that, but here I am going to choose this one. I love to eat ice cream. See, it's matching, isn't it? So, we keep it like this. I love to eat ice cream. Understood? Now, we will go to the next subject. The next subject is this house. So, let us keep this here. This house, we are keeping it here. Now, see, which one shall I pick? Were flying kites, cannot see, began to weep, is blowing, is beautiful. So, the house were flying kites. No, this house cannot see. No way. This house began to weep. No way. This house is blowing. Never. It can never blow away. This house is beautiful. Yes, this house is beautiful. This one we can join with this to make a beautiful sentence. This house is beautiful. So, this is a meaningful sentence? Yes. So, we have made a sentence out of this. Now, we move to the next subject, which is some boys. So, let us put it here, some boys. Which one shall I take? Were flying kites, cannot see, began to weep, is blowing. A boy, some boys cannot blow, isn't it? So, we can use this. Some boys were flying kites, right. So, is it appropriate? If I use some boys were flying kites, is it appropriate? Yes, it is. It is meaningful as well. So, we can make it a sentence and then we can use this subject and this predicate to make a complete sentence. Now, the next one is the wind. Okay. So, the next one is the wind. You have seen it. Let us keep it here. I folded this because it is unclear. You cannot see otherwise. Okay. Now, which one can I choose? The wind cannot see? No. The wind began to weep? Definitely not. The wind is blowing. Yes, the wind is blowing. Correct. So, here we are going to write down. We are going to keep this. The wind is blowing. See, I have made 4 sentences till now. I love to eat ice cream. This house is beautiful. Some boys were flying kites. The wind is blowing. Now, the next one. The next one is Ashok. So, we are keeping it here, Ashok. Let us fold it once again, otherwise you won't be able to see it properly. So, I have kept Ashok here and then cannot see, began to weep. We can use both. We can use anyone. We can use Ashok cannot see. Definitely we can write that. We can also write Ashok began to weep. Now, we will see the next chit that we have. In the next chit we have a blind man. So, we cannot write a blind man began to weep. So, with a blind man we have to write cannot see. So, we are going to choose this one for Ashok. For the subject Ashok, we are choosing this as predicate. So, with Ashok, we are going to keep this here. So, see, Ashok began to weep. Is it correct? Is it a sentence? Yes, it is. So, we could choose this as subject and this as predicate. Now, we are going to the last one. See, the last subject is a blind man. Okay? We are going to keep it here and we are using this, cannot see. We will keep it here. So, as you can see, we are having all the subjects and predicates lined up together and we have made beautiful sentences with that. Like the first one is, I love to eat ice cream. Then we have, this house is beautiful. Some boys were flying kites. The wind is blowing. Ashok began to weep. A blind man cannot see. Understood? So, these sides that we are having is the subject and these sides we are having the predicate, but it is always not the same thing. We have to choose the noun and the pronoun as subject and the verb would be the predicate. So, is it clear to you? Did you understand? Alright. Children, I hope you have understood this chapter and now on the next video we are going to start the exercises. Okay. So, the next day you be ready. We are going to start with exercises and I will also give you some homework to do. Okay. So, till then, bye, take care, lots of love.